Kicking his titty off.
Episode 12, baby. Let's go.
All right. Welcome on into episode 12 of When Worlds Collide. And as always, you know how we start these things. Oh, baby.
I'm doing my shot first.
You got your BCAs over there, Frindt, or no?
Yeah, boy.
I thought I was going to catch him slipping.
No way. Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. Oh, so smooth. You gotta get sponsored by those guys at this point. Show them every podcast that we've done so far.
Blue tea shoddy. Friend, are you ready to ask the question today, or are you still chewing your BCAs?
Oh, I was going down smooth like water.
Get the Smurf out of your mouth real quick.
All right. You want to start with some truth or drink?
Yeah, I'll do a truth or drink real quick, and then we'll get into the question of the day. Before we do that, though, I gotta read this comment real quick. Shanko's dry scoop, ... that makes me hard.
Me too. That's the only way to do these things.
Oh, gosh. Dude, that vodka is like making my nose like burn right
I love that.
Went down the wrong pipe a little bit. It is good vodka, though.
Oh, smooth as a baby's bottom.
I don't know if you want to associate those two things together, Carl.
Friend, what we got for the truth or drink, man? Let's get it going.
All right. So the first question here, aside from the dry pre-workout to start podcast, what's the weirdest thing about me?
The weirdest? You're asking us, or is this just for me?
That's for you, Smalls.
Oh man, the weirdest thing about Frindt.
You could go on for days.
Where do I start?
I mean, I got a pretty easy one. I'm looking at it right now.
Dude, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. Why is that TV in the corner of your room? Oh
We'll
my
find
God.
out one day. It'll be one day. There'll be a reveal, and it'll be worth the wait.
Stay tuned, everyone.
I don't know. I think the weirdest thing about Frindt is that like he just like comes off as a jackass, but like he's actually like a hardworking dude and like successful.
You find that weird?
I find that weird because like when I think Frindt, I just think jackass, but like he's actually like a solid dude.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I can think of.
So heartwarming.
No, I did
right
not
now.
know you were going to turn that into a positive. I appreciate that, man. And like, what isn't weird? Like, that's kind of my niche, you know?
Right.
That's a good question, though. I like it.
Fish, what's the most common thing people praise or compliment you for?
Compliment me for?
His swimming ability.
Oh my God, such a terrible stereotype I have. But I don't even know. It's the amount of bullshit I could get away with. People kind of praise me for that. Pretty good at bullshitting people until they catch me out, you know?
Solid bullshitter. There you go.
Yeah, right? You'll never know, though. You'll never know.
And then I got, if I do something wrong but don't get caught, do I keep doing it? I think, yeah, most of the time.
You gotta really stop jacking off in public bathrooms, Frindt.
Yeah, I've yet to get caught. No, I'm always like ask for forgiveness, not permission. You know?
Exactly.
There you go.
For
Golden rule.
example, I am continuing to do these on my work laptop. We were having some. I tried going on my personal one today, and I had technical difficulties, and I threw it on the floor, and I was like, "That's just not meant to be." So we'll continue doing these until I get shit canned.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto.
Exactly. All righty, now the question of the day. So last week we recapped kind of Sony thing that they had going on with all different games. A lot of Marvel stuff.
Yes, sir.
So I've always wanted to see a Marvel game where you the Midnight Suns, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Is doing some of this, but you make your own character and you choose completely your own powers, and you could even like design your costume or whatever, and maybe like learn new powers as you go. Carl, you asked earlier about like Infinity Stones, like maybe the plot goes along with the first couple phases of Avengers, and you're like one of them fighting along them. So you would say like Infinity Stones and Thanos is still in there. So the question is, what powers are you picking?
Yeah.
You
So
get to make your own character.
like, are these like the powers that like kind of like each character has, or like I was asking like, can we have the Infinity Stones to enhance powers, or?
No, I feel like you've got powers that you see from the other characters, and that's pretty much like they have to make it into a game, so they can't just have like any power you could think of, you know?
There's a possibility of getting the Infinity Stones later on,
Yeah.
but not at the start.
That would be the final. That's the final boss scene.
Exactly.
All right. Well, am I going first here?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. I think I know who I want. I think I'm gonna go with Doctor Strange.
Ooh, that's a good
Sign me up.
one.
Yeah, sign me up for Doctor Strange.
Before he gets the Mind Stone or whatever.
I think it's
Eye
the
of-
time. I think Green's time stone.
Oh yeah, I guess it.
But
It is, yeah.
But yeah, I like the like sorcery, like the warlock kind of vibe. So I'll go with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Or the other one, I think my close second would actually be like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, like where I get bit and I get like I can actually shoot webs and shit. Spider-Man's dope, man. But like the new one though, it's like gadgets and shit. You know, it's not like yeah, I should.
Did they ever come out with like his origin story? Or was it they just like said screw it, like this is a new Spider-Man, and they just kind of continue this?
I mean, they like talked about it, but they never really had like the origin. I would say
the spider biting him and whatnot.
I think they figured it had been told enough times.
It really
yeah, that's fair.
with Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield and Tobey Maguire, and like enough is enough at that point.
Yeah, I like that way they did that. What about you, Fish? What are you picking?
I honestly I don't know like who like specific hero I would want, but like getting super strength and super speed, but like I would have to like build myself up to control it. But like I have super strength.
So Superman.
Not exactly, because like he was kind of like born strong and everything.
Yeah,
like,
but like if you watch the Henry Cavill one, like when he comes on Earth, all of his senses are enhanced and he has to learn to like manipulate them.
yeah,
So
but he
like
does it like super fast. I'm like
okay, fair enough.
you know, like me as a human, it would take me like years and decades to like what's the word I'm looking for, like perfect that. So like if I have like super strength at the beginning, but if I like punch something, I'll like do a lot of damage, but I also like will break my knuckles at the same time.
What about like a Goku? Like you're a Saiyan, but like you kind of start off as a bitch Saiyan, and then he works all the way up to like Super Saiyan God. Like that's a pretty drastic increase.
Yeah. Oh, I like thinking of it as like I have the powers, but like I don't know how to control them. So like I do damage to myself until like I either build up the strength or like I know how to control it.
Why do you want to inflict pain on yourself?
I don't. I just don't know. I don't know how to control it. Like I'm so damn strong that I just damage myself when I punch things. So like I have to like build up the pain tolerance or something within my
It's
body.
like a little bit of a challenge. That's all.
Exactly. Like you have like all these powers, but you gotta work toward them to become like the actual superhero. You know.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, friend, how about you, man?
I mean, I think I'd like to go Iron Man and be like the genius. What is it? Genius playboy billionaire philanthropist, and be able to basically just like make whatever you can think of and use all that technology. But like, I feel like that. I mean, I pretty much do that now, where I'm at all four of those things. So
Good.
just to switch it up, I think I'd probably go either Wanda or like Mantis, where it's like mind control things.
So you want to be a chick?
Yeah,
Dude,
that's a big part
Scarlet
of
Witch
it.
is dope though. She's so powerful. She's actually insanely
Yeah.
powerful.
No, fair enough.
Did you watch WandaVision, Frindt?
I haven't finished it yet. I have a couple more episodes left, but it's
I haven't even started it.
The last couple episodes.
I haven't even started it.
It's really
not to
good.
go off on a tangent here, but unpopular opinion, I think WandaVision is better than Loki.
I haven't finished Loki yet, but I've enjoyed Loki.
I like them both, but I think I like Loki a little bit more.
Like I think by far. I thought Loki was kind of overrated, honestly. I was a little
Really?
bit
Even
Yeah.
the season finale and all that stuff?
Yeah, it was some of it was pretty corny,
Wow.
I mean,
but also
Marvel's
bigger
kind of
than
corny.
Loki guy,
A little
you know?
bit corny, yeah. I really liked the concept of Loki and everything, and like how they like set up the future of what Marvel's supposed to be, and it
Yeah,
plays in super well with like what else is coming out.
that's true. It does.
Alright.
I do love that much of it.
Right.
All right, let's hop into
All
gaming
right,
news
let's
here.
get into
uh,
Joe?
huh? Yeah, go for it, buddy.
Fish, you want to take it away?
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's get started with the Grand Theft Auto 5 backlash with all the news that they came out with. So they recently, it was like during the PlayStation event and everything, but they basically said that they're re-releasing GTA 5 again for next gen consoles, or it's like an upgraded version of GTA 5. And we're going on 3 straight console generations
Yeah.
of GTA 5. And I'm pretty sure the fans of Rockstar are just kind of sick of hearing about that game at this point. It's been almost a decade now.
Did you guys see all the reaction videos? They're hilarious.
Of GTA? Or...
Yeah, because they showed, they're like, it's like people like watching the press conference, and they start showing like GTA, and they're like, oh, look at this GTA 6, is this GTA 6? And then they're like, no, it's GTA 5.
They were like, ah, damn it, come on.
Yeah. Did you see the guy that went on like the British, I think it was a British game show, and like had nothing to do with the show, ran out in the middle of it. They thought they were like being attacked, and he just was like looking at the camera. He's like, where's GTA 6?
Oh, I heard about that, yeah.
He was like freaking out. They didn't know, like he was just a random person there viewing it. People, like on the show are kind of like scared.
Like, where's GTA 6? I need to know.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, but like fans are just like so like just tired and pissed off at this point because like they just want the next iteration of Grand Theft Auto, and all that they're getting is just like these small incremental updates to the current GTA 5.
Well, I think they're aren't they remastering like San Andreas and Vice City or some shit too?
I guess so, but like, I mean, like, why? You know, I'm kind of getting sick of remasters at this point. That'd be a great topic to talk about next time.
Pretty much the same too, and a lot of the features are like they're bringing what they already had on PC to console, so
Right.
it didn't do much.
Yeah, and I'm guarantee that they're gonna charge you like $10 for like a next gen upgrade with what PS5 is gonna do with their games and whatnot.
Speaking of PS5,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so did you hear there's a easier way to get them. So one of the companies I think they're in Japan, a company called Shift Up. Basically, their CEO or whatever gave one to everybody in the company, like over 250 of them. So now, like instead of having to wait or try to beat the bots or whatever, you could just move to Japan, learn Japanese and programming, land a job with that company, and help them with their next PS5 project, and it's a lot easier.
I mean, at this rate, bro, you're probably better off. We gotta get Delzus on that.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I mean you got at least 18 months to do that. Like that's an accomplishable goal.
Well, dude, Delzus has already got a heads up on the game. He's teaching himself Japanese, so he's got to be our in.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
He'll be our inside man whenever he gets in that company.
Yeah, sorry,
If
sorry,
he
this
just
one
works
broke.
long enough to do a few projects, get one for each of us, we're set.
I'll get in contact with him.
It's kind of crazy that like I don't even know how that company even acquired that many PS5s to begin with, but
Right.
yeah, like it's kind of insane that they got what you said like 250 of them around there for like all their employees and whatnot. So I mean, like it seems like a doable goal to like go to Japan, learn Japanese, get a job there, and work there for a year. Because by the time that you do all that, the PS5s will still be unavailable to get.
I'm just gonna go into Google Translate, and I'm just gonna put on a cardboard piece of paper. My throat is deep as a well, and I'm just gonna show up at the company. I think I'll be able to get one much faster than 18 months.
God, that's a bold strategy, Cotton. See how it works out.
PS5, throat deeper than well.
Just keep walking around the streets of Japan. PS5, please, sir. PS5.
But kind
You
of
were
going.
talking though about like the pay to upgrade. PS5 made more enemies over the past couple of weeks because they basically, what game was it? New Horizon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Horizon Forbidden West.
Right.
Released it and basically said there's no pay to upgrade. You have to buy it for PS4 and then get it again for PS5. And that was their plan for sounds like a few of the games that are coming out soon. Because people can't get them.
So the CEO of Sony, he basically came out with a statement that's saying all future first-party PS5 games are going to be $70 like on release. But the confusion with the Horizon Forbidden West, like the next sequel in the series, was they said that you will get like a free upgrade of next gen, but then they like double backed on that statement. They said you had to pay $10 extra to get that copy. But then they like had to backtrack again, saying like, oh, for this game only, you get the free next gen upgrade. So people are like just expecting to buy the PS4 version and then just upgrade for free to PS5. But they made this game strictly $60 only. But every game after that will be $70.
So now I'm wondering, like, is Sony like hurting for cash, like doing that move? And now they announced the other day, they're trying to put this off as like a way to make like games more accessible and stuff to people.
Mm-hmm.
But did you see that they're porting some of their like staple titles to PC?
I
Really?
actually have a theory that
It's all like the old ones, but like
my theory is that they're trying to catch up with Xbox's Game Pass, right? Because like that's like the major thing. Like it's like a huge cash cow.
Well, then they're shooting themselves in the foot with this. If they're trying to catch up with Game Pass, are you just saying like revenue wise?
Yeah, revenue.
Oh,
They're
okay,
trying to get
okay.
profit wherever they can, and they know Sony fans will pay whatever the hell that they price their games at, right? Because they're just like diehard fans. But they're trying to like increase their PlayStation Play subscription service, and it's been like pretty dookie so far. Like they come out with like two or three games every month, and like 2 out of the 3 are games like you'll literally never touch. So I think they're just trying to like make as much profit as possible to like fuel this subscription service that they're trying to get off the ground.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xbox is already like way ahead though.
I did see that they've purchased like 3 development studios this, so I feel like they're probably doing fine. One of them was so like Sony Liverpool, which I think we talked about at one point on here, was being shut down. The founders of that, the 3 guys like started Fire Sprite, it was called, and then they just purchased that back. So they basically like had this, let it go, and then bought it back at a cheaper price. So they're doing something, right?
What a business move.
Yeah, I mean they're not going anywhere. But kind of standing in line with the well now current gen, but next gen consoles in general. One of the things Xbox is doing to kind of help out with the fan base is I know they're going to be porting a lot of the games. Like if you have the old gen like Xbox One and you're unable to get a new console, I know they're going to make a lot of those games playable through the xCloud, which I think we've discussed before.
Yeah.
But that's just one of the things like with the shortage and all the consoles and stuff that we have going on still, you know, with the chips and becoming more expensive and whatnot. Something that Xbox is doing to make games more accessible. Kind of like what Sony's doing, but in a different way, and I think a better way for fans in general.
Yeah, that's Xbox is I think like hitting all the check marks when it comes to like their older generation consoles and all the games that come with it, and like trying to like bring them up to the new age, so like their customers aren't like pressured to like buy all the new tech and everything. But yeah,
I mean, we're all team Xbox, but it does feel like they're doing a lot more. Like even though we're biased, like I saw that they updated their like the firmware and the controllers, so now they work like the next gen, not PS5, next gen Xbox controllers, where they like have the interactive Bluetooth in them or whatever it's called.
Oh,
so they just move quicker and things.
That's actually crazy that they did that. I can't believe they pulled that off.
Yeah, I didn't know
they
that was a
are
thing.
fully committed to keeping people happy while you can't get the next gen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like appease the crowd until like a few years from now, until like everyone has the console.
No, man, and like you said, we're definitely team Xbox, but like if this was a year to 2 years ago, Fish and I have been having these conversations for years, and we used to trash Xbox about how bad they did with the Xbox One.
Oh yeah.
So like with the Series X now, like they're doing everything right. So that's why we're talking about it in this like well of a light. But last generation, Fish and I were like, what the fuck? Like you're dropping they're hyping up Sea of Thieves, and then that was the most bare bones game when it came out. I was like,
it was like their major release for like the past 5
yeah, and it's an awesome game now, but like when it dropped, they're like, dude, yeah, this is our first party. We're bringing Rare back. Like, we got you guys. And I loaded up this game, and there's like 3 things to do. I'm like,
Yeah, take this crate of empty bottles to a vendor like 20 minutes away, and then you get like a sliver of rep and then like 50 gold coins. Like that was like the entire gameplay loop.
And you want me to rinse and repeat this for 150 hours?
Yeah.
And then what? There's nothing to do afterwards? Okay.
Yeah, like great game.
And to be fair, like we're all Cleveland Browns fans. We love bashing our own team, so we'd probably rather shit on Xbox anyway. So the fact
Fair
that we're
enough.
not
Yeah, dude.
because on the
Keep
better they do it.
criticizing until it's perfect.
Both are on the come up, so
Right.
we Gucci Bandano.
Mm-hmm. Xbox just has like so many more resources than Sony does, like because obviously it's Microsoft and whatnot, but they just have like so much like resources poured into Xbox to like just get everything right. You know, like the xCloud, just like new backwards compatibility. Was it smart delivery for games, or like I'm pretty sure Xbox games won't be $60 unless it's like from scummy companies like Activision or 2K, you said, Carl?
2K solid. I mean, they do some shit stuff, but they're still solid.
Dude, the $10 upgrade is just, in my mind, I firmly will stand with this opinion, but like the $10 cross-gen upgrade is just like the biggest marketing scam I've seen. They're literally just trying to get more money out of consumers when they know $60 is a perfectly fine price point.
I agree with you, but
It'll work. It'll work. People will pay it.
This next topic, though,
Off.
this next topic I want to talk about is gonna hit home for I know Mr. Brinkle there.
Oh yeah.
And I've been on it more lately, but we had a huge release on RuneScape here recently with a high definition plugin for RuneLite. I was getting some Snapchats from Jim all week about this shit. This shit looks awesome.
Yeah, I talked about it. He FaceTimed me the other night and showed me and everything. That's why I pulled up the story. The RuneScape fans.
Yeah, so that just dropped on the 13th. Yeah, like a complete rework, high definition graphics.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the places look amazing. Like I remember the one that kind of stuck out to me the most was the Draenor Village and the lightning effects that they added to it.
Yeah.
The game looks amazing with the HD plugin. And on top of that, in more RuneScape news, they got the end of the Deadman coming tomorrow.
The competition. I gotta watch that.
Yeah, so if anybody's not a fan of RuneScape and trying to get into it, tomorrow would be a great time to watch. It's the end of this event that's going on, and it's going to be a very entertaining thing to watch.
So, for people who don't know what the Deadman, I guess, challenge is it's basically like Battle Royale mode. And
Jim just dropped bits.
He's so excited about this news. I got you, Brink. But the Deadman's challenge, like I'm not like completely well versed, but like in my mind, I think it's just like a battle royale mode over like a month-long period that all these like top RuneScape players do, and like it is like extremely hardcore. It's not for the faint of heart player. And it's just like last man standing wins. It literally has like a circle on the map that keeps getting smaller and smaller as the days go on. And as like the circle gets smaller, more PvP happens. When you kill somebody, you take all their loot. You have access to their bank vault, so you can take all their resources from them and make your character stronger.
Yeah, just like a huge like big dick energy like server.
Yeah, and your characters start from like level 3 or something.
Right,
like really
right.
low level.
So all your characters are starting from like basically like base, but there's like higher XP rates.
Yeah, double XP for everything.
Right. But I mean, it's still a fucking grind.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And, like,
100%.
there's so many different strategies and shit that go into it, especially at the get go. And now we're coming to the conclusion tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if somebody's not into RuneScape, tomorrow would be a cool time to check it out.
I don't know what the prize money is for it. But, like, do you just like get to keep everything that you've like earned from all the other players? But is there like a cash prize at the end or something?
Oh, I have no idea, to be honest with you.
It's probably like $1 billion gold or something.
You get an in-game trophy
So
that
is
just says
RuneScape
the
making
biggest
a
dick.
comeback, or is this just like you guys love it?
Oh, RuneScape's been making a comeback, man.
It's
Really?
always been popular. It's never gone away. It's just people don't really talk about it because like the game's 14 years old, so like it doesn't get a lot of hype. But it's still a really good quality game to play.
Jim's saying that the prize
Yeah,
money is
dude, I love that shit when it first came out, and I haven't touched it since then.
dude, hop back into the grinders, man. We got a Snapchat group going.
I should.
They
Right
have
after I play Red Dead Redemption.
they have it on the mobile too, Frindt. That's when I start
Oh,
playing.
really?
I started playing again when it went on the mobile when I was working night shift at the hospital. I was slaying Minotaurs, dude. These Minotaurs didn't have a chance. Yeah.
Or is it like have an app or
It's an
what is
app,
it?
man. It's got its own app.
Free to play app and everything.
Hey, don't get it twisted though, bro. You gotta download old school.
Yeah, OSRS.
I might that might be my new thing during sales calls and stuff.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Camera off and
Oh,
just
okay.
turn on
Jim said the prize money is $32,000 just for 1 month, that's actually pretty huge for a prize pool.
Yeah, man, it's dope. But in more gaming news, Battlefield got a little delay going on.
Oh yeah, great news to hear.
Yeah, I hate seeing delays. Like I understand them, but like I hope the 1 month delay is gonna be enough. I just don't want them to be like, all right, it's 1 month, and now we gotta do it another month. No, actually, we're gonna do 3 months now.
Sorry, 6 more months, guys.
Just tell me the bad news right away. Don't get my expectations up.
I feel like we're gonna see a lot of that, and like we've seen a lot with games already, but I feel like it's kind of just like the time that we're in, dude. Like if they can't get the workers or whatever, you were even asking about like Sony having the funding and stuff. You're probably gonna see a lot of delays still.
Yeah. I'm fine with games getting delayed, but
yeah, but just do it.
Like a year before release, so like
Yeah.
so like the player base isn't like completely heartbroken because like we were a couple months away for Battlefield, and now like they literally dropped it like, oh, it's delayed by another month, and the reasoning is like they said that the game it needs to be like up to quality for our players, and I'm just like, how is an extra month of development time gonna like completely polish the game?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like be ready. Like I feel like if you're a month out, it should be basically finished, and you're just like polishing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
like not much else you could do in a month of development time. Like,
well, maybe
adding skins or something. Not even skins. Just just I don't even know.
Hopefully, it's just like server stability or something like that. I don't know though, but
that's what I was saying because like I put in the notes saying like with this delay and the statement that they came out with, like I feel like the game is in like a worse state than the customers are led to believe because we didn't really see any game.
God, I hope not.
We literally just saw like cinematic gameplay trailers, which were like highly rendered and like pre-rehearsed and everything. So like when the game comes out, don't be surprised that the game is going to be completely buggy and it crashes.
Dude, if they fucking blow this, I hope they get shut down. Because they have all the momentum in the fucking world right now. I feel like the vast majority of people are just like, I'm done with Call of Duty, get me on Battlefield. Battlefield looks fucking sweet. They have all this momentum going, and if they drop the ball, man, holy shit.
On top again, and I don't want to go.
I don't want that either.
I just want Call of Duty to die a slow and painful death.
I don't want them to die. I want them to be, like, tortured for a little while, so then they have to rise from the ashes.
That's the thing; they're not going to do anything. We've really discussed this before, but like Call of Duty is just it's same base game, just recolored every year. Which same as Madden, same as FIFA.
Call of Duty, weren't they releasing more like Vanguard? But didn't that come out like right before this was planning to?
That's what the plan was, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they're just like extending it so that they have more of their own release date. I mean, maybe they're not even working on anything.
That could make a lot of sense actually, but I don't know, man. I just hate seeing like things like this close to launch.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like
a couple months before launch is just not a good look.
Yeah, like
because if they were that confident in it, they would want to have the same exact release date and watch their competitor burn.
Right.
Yeah, like
so I guess either way, it's not a good sign.
Like what Fish said, you know, if it's a year out and you're extending the release date, like so be it. You know what I mean? But like a month out from launch, don't fucking do that to me.
Yeah, and then like it's not the fact that they also like delayed it like that long, but it was just like the statement they said, like how they said they need to like keep developing the game to be up to standards with our customers or our fan base. And I was just like, as soon as I read that, I was just like, damn, this game must be buggy as hell if you're saying that. Then, so I mean, we'll see when it comes out. Hopefully, I'm wrong, but yeah, we're just only time will tell at this point.
All right, I got a little bridge for us here. Kind of staying in line with the video games, but moving kind of into the sports. We have the Madden top ratings, like all the 99 Club. The 99 Club is actually sick.
I was gonna say, speaking of games that never get updated.
Oh yeah, I like your segue a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually got a good group here. And I don't know how many there normally are in the 99 Club, but I mean, I feel like there's a good amount right now. We got a pretty strong league.
Yeah, no,
You wanna take the lead on reading through those, Smalls?
Oh yeah, bro, I got you. So like the cool thing about the Madden like 99 rating too is they give all these players like gold cleats in the games and then gold cleats IRL and like they get like a special like 99 Club package.
That's sick.
So Aaron Donald's probably got fucking like 5 of these by now. But shocker, Aaron Donald's on the 99 Club again. And then also we got Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce, who we unfortunately lost to this last year. And then Jalen Ramsey and Devontae Adams. So I think it's a pretty solid group there.
Yeah.
And then going hand in hand with that, I mean, this is no shocker, but the last year's Super Bowl champions are the top rated team in the game at 92.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Is
It's a
Mahomes
pretty high
rating
rating for a full team now.
I would
even
agree,
though they're
yeah.
Super Bowl champs, like that's pretty impressive.
Do you think Mahomes' rating is warranted, though? I feel like they gave it to him because he's on the cover of the new Madden as well.
Well, they do that like for a handful of players every year.
Mm-hmm.
Is they give like 5 players every year a 99, so they find the most like suiting like 5 players for a 99 rating and they give it to them, even though if they're like not really a 99. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Realistically, there shouldn't be any player that's 99.
I think that's a good call. I don't think Mahomes is. I think at one point he was. I mean, that dude's done crazy shit, incredible shit. But like that's. I mean, I right now I feel like he's good, but he's not top ranked. 99 is the best you will ever see.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right. I mean, even like if you look across the board at other sports games, like there's like not even like one player in other sports games that has 99.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like in 2K,
Yeah.
I think the highest rating this year is like 96. Because we were talking about this with the LeBron and KD.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nobody that's a 99 in 2K. So, I mean, if you're a 99, like you're just like a game breaker.
Mm-hmm.
It's like prime LeBron.
You know why they do the 99s though, so they can sell those card packs in Madden. Let's be real.
Oh, yeah.
For your my team, you freak out, you make a YouTube video about it, and then your team's broken.
Right.
Definitely. Sticking with NFL, so I figure we could kind of just go into. We got a lot of our fantasy guys here listening, so I feel we could go into kind of the fantasy football recap that we're seeing.
Yeah.
So first one, Lamar Jackson. I just took a note of this because I hate his guts. 3 fumbles. I think he's peaked. I think he's done, dude. He's a good quarterback. He had 1 or 2 years of being untouchable, and I think that's pretty much finished. Like I feel like just running quarterbacks don't last forever.
I would agree with you, but I don't think he's washed. Like I agree that running quarterbacks only last so long, but I don't think by any means. I don't think he's going anywhere.
I don't know if he's like RG3 done, but I mean I think he's gone from untouchable to just above average. If you take away his run game, if he's fumbling 3 times, he is not the same threat that he was when you were playing him 2 years ago.
He also has like no weapons, which is not our fault, but all of his running backs are hurt, and Baltimore still hasn't gotten him like a decent wide receiver. So, but at the same time, he's got one of the best tight ends that he failed to connect with all game against the Raiders. So, who knows?
How are the running backs hurt already? We're only in week 2.
Oh, dude.
That was Gus Edwards and Dobbins we were talking about last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, both tore the ACL.
So it's possible I'm being a little hard on him.
Yeah, but it's fine. I mean, we're Browns
It's
fans. So.
warranted, though.
Yeah, I hate his guts, so he deserves it. Also in quarterback news, Trevor Lawrence took his first loss in the NFL with the Jaguars, but that's also his first loss ever. He didn't lose in high school or college.
Yeah, that's actually fucking
Yeah,
insane,
well,
man.
so
But
we'll see how he bounces back. I mean, for real, like that, if you're a perfectionist and you've never lost a game, now you got to completely shift that mindset because you're on the Jaguars, who are notoriously terrible.
yeah,
So,
I think his whole mindset has changed with Urban Meyer as his coach, and he still got some spite from like the college days. So I think he's gonna push for 0-17 this year.
yeah, I mean, I like to see him bounce back. I think you're right. I think he's probably got the mindset down, but it will be interesting to see.
Yeah, man. I mean, that was the week they had a chance to win was the Texans. The rest of the year they're gonna get fucking dicked.
Yeah,
I don't think he's going to come back. I think he's just been hitting the bottle all week long. I think he's just going to go downhill from here. I've never lost in my life. What am I doing right now?
shave his head and just basically go off the deep end.
That's such a crazy stat, though, that he's never lost a football game in his life, though, until now.
I hope they crumble.
Reminds you of me, doesn't it? 0 L.
Yeah, it's like looking in a mirror.
Yeah, exactly. Positive quarterback news. So this past week, 61 touchdowns were thrown. The most ever is 63, to give you an idea. But that's a pretty crazy week for quarterbacks.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I think overall that's just good for like football fans. Last week's week of football was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I won in fantasy, so I'm happy.
There you go. Was it your first ever fantasy football game?
Yeah, first ever fantasy football game.
Hell yeah, man.
Completely destroyed Matt.
I lost.
Completely destroyed him.
I lost in the Twitch league.
Who are you going against?
I don't even remember who I was going against last week. Oh, I go against you, Frindt? Is that who it was?
I don't know. I didn't even look at it because Fish tripled my score. I don't even know who I played.
I won. Oh no, I lost to Lizzo, my cousin.
Oh really?
Yeah, because his name is Hareem Kuntz instead of Kareem Hunt.
That's one of the best fantasy names I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty quality. I'm not gonna lie.
Quality game.
But I got
I'm bouncing back though.
Oh yeah, I am too. I got tanked this week.
Speaking of bouncing back,
that's right, Ting. I'm coming for that ass.
I don't even know who I'm facing this week.
Bouncing back, possibly the best comeback ever in the lines here. Josh Gordon is making his comeback. He just finished his NFL monitored rehab program thing, and he's ready to play. He's vaccinated. He said he's ready to go.
Fuck him.
I cannot wait to see that dude play 3 phenomenal games and then start smoking weed again.
Smoke a blunt, yeah.
And the pain starts kicking in again.
So stupid, man.
But it'll be cool to see who picks him up though.
Yeah,
I might.
I can't wait to root against him.
How much did he get penalized last season for whatever his weed case?
I don't know, man. He keeps getting booed out of the NFL like left and right, so.
Yeah, he's like, it's crazy too because he's so good. Like every time he plays, he's like a number 1 receiver, and then he leaves 3 games later because he can't stop getting high.
Let's just hope he doesn't turn into Johnny Manziel, okay?
He might be worse than Johnny.
At least he's still in the
league. True. Yeah. Very true.
Very true.
What?
All right, so I actually didn't put this next one in here. I got a Jeopardy style question for you guys.
All right, I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it.
The answer's not in there. So that's.
Oh, okay. So I can read it.
Category is NFL for 500.
Okay.
The last time this happened was the same year that the following 5 things happened. Janet Jackson showed off her boobs as a halftime performance. Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man when Spider-Man 2 was released. Facebook was launched only at Harvard, so it was just getting started. The first same-sex marriage took place in Massachusetts. And Yeah by Usher was the Billboard's 100th top song released.
All right, we got to get some guesses going in chat. Guys, what year did all that happen? Go ahead and read that through one more time. Because I'm
I believe the year was 2004. The question is, in the NFL, 2004 was also the last time that this happened.
Oh, so we're guessing what happened in the NFL that year?
In 2004,
last time that it happened.
Oh, fuck, bro. That's hard as hell.
It has to be like a penalty that they got rid of or something that they enforced.
Oh, bro, I know where you're going with this. I think it's the last time the Browns won a home opener.
It was.
Wow.
Well done,
Damn.
Bob. But you didn't say it in question format, so you don't get the points.
No
Sorry.
points for you.
But damn, that was I'm very impressed you got that.
Yeah,
Dude. Yeah,
right? Oh my god.
Browns have still not won a home opener in 17 years,
Yeah,
and all of
2004.
that happened last time.
I was
they
actually,
did.
bro, I was actually gonna guess 2004 for this year, because I was trying to figure out like how old I was when Spider-Man 2 came out and when Jan's boob was on the TV. I was like, I had to have been at least 10.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guessed that. It's actually crazy. I was like thinking of like some like rule that they had in place that was just like completely injuring players during that time, and they just had to get rid of it.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be something super unique, right? No, it's just
Right.
Browns winning a football game.
The Browns still being the Browns.
Yeah. And then the last piece of kind of NFL news we have here, I just had to give a shout out to the Bills Mafia, who wins again in this stance of partying. I saw a dad holding up a newborn baby and brought it down onto this mini table that was like 6 inches long that broke in half. They're getting started young.
Starting the tradition.
Shout out to our Bills fans.
Dude, going along with like kind of like how the Bills fans get after it. I seen you know how Portnoy does his pizza reviews.
Yeah.
So he was at Pizza 216, however long ago. So I watched the last one he did, and he was saying that he's never been to a better tailgate outside of the Bills and the Browns. So I will see you at Meeting Lot this fucking Sunday. Buncho.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, I don't know where I was
Browns
going
and
with
Bills, everybody said we party the best. That's a fact.
We're gonna get after it at Meeting Lot. I'll see you there.
I'm scared for my liver.
What liver?
It
Exactly.
helps when the game's going tough, though, Fish. If anything, it helps your mental health, so it evens out.
Yeah, it does even out. It buffs.
Oh, friend, I'm gonna let you get this next segment started. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Where do you go?
Moving into college football here, starting with our weekly I'm Upset segment. We got, unfortunately, the Battle of the Ucks, the Bucks versus the Ducks. Oregon beats number 3 Ohio State.
Ooh.
And I'm salty. I'm not happy about it.
What are you salty about?
pumped for that game.
What are you salty
What's
about?
that?
What are you salty about?
Oh my God, you're an ass. You are an ass.
There we go, baby.
Carl's got a head for everything.
Wayne Ducks, baby.
Oh my God.
Did you just buy that?
No, I've been had this.
Dude, check.
Switch hats.
Obviously, dude. That was the best 1,000 channel points I've ever spent. Get that off your head. I'm not happy with that.
All right, I'll get it up, but I'm gonna show you the lid. The lid's actually sick. It's got like the duck pattern underneath.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It doesn't really figure
Yeah,
out though. I'll be honest. It looks a little awkward.
Huh? Oh, it's because I was wearing on the front. You gotta wear these bitches on the
back. Also in the I'm upset category, we got number 10 Iowa beats number 9 Iowa State. Unranked Stanford beat number 14 USC. Unranked Arkansas beat number 15 Texas. Unranked BYU beat number 21 Utah. And I just wanted to kind of point out for last week I was roasting Indiana for both getting upset and spelling their name wrong. This week, Bucks got upset and our drum director fell running out to the field.
Oh, I saw that, bro.
That's been more news than us losing the game. So I feel like that was kind of karma.
That actually looked pretty painful for real.
I don't think I've seen the video, but it does sound funny though.
It's pretty embarrassing. But still go Bucks, you know what I mean? Cats, however, remain without a loss, completely undefeated. So at the Miami U game, a cat somehow got stuck on the ceiling.
Oh my gosh, I saw that video.
dude, how the hell does it get up 100 feet in the air? Like, what was that cat doing?
Oh, wait,
They
wasn't that video of the cat like literally hanging? They had like
Yeah.
a flag or something. They were trying to catch her.
Spider pig.
Yeah,
Spider
they
pig
saved it all.
does whatever a spider pig does.
You just
It was
imagine
like
Peter Griffin just
dangling by
holding it
like
up.
one claw and finally dropped, and they pulled the fireman maneuver and brought out a big flag and saved its life.
Yeah, I don't even know how a cat even like gets up there in the first place. It blows my mind.
I have no
They
idea.
always like find themselves in the weirdest places. Like it happened on the baseball field too, not too long ago. It was like a black cat or something running across the field.
Do you think they just like black out and they're like, oh shit, how did I get here?
Right? Taking too much of that catnip and they just wake up like somewhere else.
Hit the captain too hard again, guys. Help.
Crazy.
They come back out on the street like, guys, you're not gonna believe where I just was. And
You know
50,000
how?
people.
Do you know how hard I would have to try to not only sneak into the Miami U game but get on the ceiling of the stadium?
I think you can do it, friend.
There'd be so much
For
effort
you,
that
it'd
goes
take no
into
effort at all because you're just great at
Yeah.
everything. But for the
Yeah, that's-
normal
the
person,
average human.
yeah, the average human, it's like climbing Mount Everest.
It's crazy, dude. Good for Cat. But all right, college football rankings. After all that, Bama still at number 1, unfortunately.
Shocker.
Georgia at number 2, Oklahoma at number 3,
The fake
the
OU.
Ducks at 4, and Iowa at 5. So we got a lot of movement this week, and a lot of good big games coming up.
The Big Ten's actually making a comeback. Maybe we'll see.
What did OSU rank down to?
I don't know what they dropped to.
They're down to like they're still up there. They're only at like 11 or something. I don't have the full rankings, but it's not much because Oregon jumped up to 4. So losing to the number 4 seed by a touchdown like doesn't do much to you, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still in it. Like if we did things right, because we probably play Iowa at some point this year, and like there's 5 Big Ten teams in top 25 right now. So I mean, you could easily bounce back from that, but you still don't like to see it.
Right. Got a lot of football left this season, boys.
Yeah. So also college news. A lot of it tying back to college football. I've been kind of keeping track of how much money I could have made if they had the name, image, and likeness rules when I was in college, and if Mansfield was a real school. And so some of the, just keeping everybody updated, some of the biggest deals we've had so far. So the first one ever was Cavender twins, who are 2 college basketball players. They're both in the women's side, and they're also TikTok stars. So they had a deal with Boost Mobile.
All right, good for
So
them.
they broke history there. The biggest deals we've had, both for NCAA football, Quinn Ewers at Ohio State, go Bucks, received $1.4 million for 3 years worth of autographs.
Damn.
And he's not even our starting quarterback.
That's wild, bro.
He started as our quarterback. So like that's unbelievable. Like dude's still in college making $1.4 million, and then
Living the dream,
Bryce
baby.
Young, crazy. Like, could you imagine? Like in college, I had like $14 to my name.
Right. No, I feel that.
You have $1.4 million to spend on dollar beers. You would have the time of your life.
Yeah, you buy the whole bar beers.
Yeah, dude, for like the whole semester if you wanted to. That's so much money.
Holy shit, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
And then Bryce Young, Bama quarterback, has over 800,000 combined deals. Unbelievable. And his will keep going up. Quinn Ewers is over 3 years. That's Bryce Young is 800,000 right now.
Yeah, it's insane.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely insane.
Do you know like what kind of deals they are, or is it just like kind of just like sponsorships like Nike, Adidas, whatever, you know?
There's actually a lot of different things going on. Some of it's just like some of these dudes have their own podcasts. Some of them, so none of it comes from the school, right? It's name, image, and likeness. And I also like it all comes from basically just selling your name somehow. So some of them do autographs, some of them have podcasts, some of them are commercials. Like there could be a ton of different ways. Some of them are investments. Like I've seen some people that like make a ton of money off of like NFTs that somehow use their name and shit. So like some of it's investments and different like portfolio diversification is city. So that's I don't know. There's a lot you can do. I've seen a lot already. So kind of see what else they come up with. But I'm sure that these agents now find tons of ways. I mean, this has been 2 months and that's already happening.
Right.
So I'm sure agents will be all over how to make some real money.
Yeah. Serena Williams can get a commercial deal with like what AT&T or something. I'm pretty sure these guys will have no problem getting a sponsorship with whoever they want.
I mean,
yeah, there's going to be some real money flying around. Speaking of youngins getting paid, in tennis news, we have like one of the youngest finals matches ever for the U.S. Women's Open.
Yeah, let me hear you pronounce this chick's last name.
I think it's Raducanu.
Raducanu.
It's kind of a dope. That's kind of a dope last name, actually.
Yeah, Emma R is basically she was the unstoppable force. She hasn't lost a set going into it. Leila Fernandez, which I can pronounce, is the immovable object. She has beaten 3 of the top 5 ranked players going into this to try to get to the finals. So it was one of the better, most anticipated matchups you've seen. And Raducanu won at 18 years old, but Leila Fernandez is only 19. I mean, this is like, right? Crazy. So we're going to see these. I mean, not that I follow women's tennis that much, but we'll see these two probably play for years still.
Tink goes, did you see Tink's comment? She goes, ride a canoe sounds like a Pokemon.
It might be.
Do you know if they played in the Olympics recently? Like this past Olympics?
Oh, I got no idea.
I have no idea, honestly.
I know we talked about the Olympics, but like we didn't go over like specifics that much for them. But that would be interesting if they were in it, because then they would just be absolutely insane all-stars.
Yeah, I mean, somehow a lot of those Olympians are like young like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, bro. It's
but
insane.
The crazy thing with the Olympics is like it's only every 4 years. So by the time these people play again, they'll be early 20s and then like late 20s. Where like this is a yearly thing. You'll see these two face each other year after year for a decade. You know,
making hella money in those tournaments too. You make so much money. It's crazy.
And then on to fighting news. We got a lot going on here.
Ooh, baby.
The first one,
Lace up.
What's up? Lace the fuck up.
Lace the fuck up.
Fuck them up. L's up, and I'm always winning. You know what I mean?
Oh, I do.
Connor McGregor went after Machine Gun Kelly on the red carpet and was trying to fight him at the MTV Music Awards.
I need to see this video, bro. I need to see this video.
Yeah.
I think Jay was talking to us about that. Yeah, it was like during the Met Gala or whatever. Like,
oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah,
like
maybe
whatever was like taking pictures and whatnot.
Yeah. Allegedly, Connor McGregor asked the Eastside Cleveland Wild Boy for a picture, and MGK told him no.
I fucking love that. It makes me like MGK even more.
Yeah.
Is McGregor still in his cast? Or is he still limping around?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know. I didn't notice.
So, right? Because that stuff takes like 6+ months of recovery time.
I don't think McGregor believes in casts.
Yeah.
I saw that one video of him just strolling around in his wheelchair, just having a great time, like on a sidewalk. That was so funny.
MGK might be able to kick his ass, though.
I don't think I go that far, but I don't think McGregor could hit his face also.
Dude, McGregor is a fighter, but MGK's like 6'3". Like he's got that
reach.
I think he might be taller than that actually, bro.
Yeah, he's like super tall. He's tall and
I've seen him do some crazy shit like jump off stadiums. He's like a cat, man. He wouldn't die.
You'll be a cat in the octagon.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, plus who's he dating right now? What's her name? Megan Fox, yeah.
Megan Fox.
He's 6'4". 6'4".
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you
Good
go.
for him.
He might. It would be a fight to see.
I mean, all these celebrities are getting these fights, so like, let's do it.
Yeah, I'd rather watch that fight than a Jake Paul fight.
Yeah, fuck Jake Paul.
It's funny you say that. Floyd Mayweather thought the same thing. Apparently, he tried to have Jake Paul assassinated this week.
God.
So you might not have to watch him fight too much longer. I don't know. Like, they wouldn't release all the details of why Jake and his group thought that, but that's allegedly Floyd Mayweather put out a hit on Jake Paul.
Jeez.
So yeah, so we might see very few fights from him going forward. But actually, his agents have been in discussion with McGregor's. So that'd be kind of fun to watch. I'd like to see them both knock each other out.
I'd like to see Jake Paul's head bounce off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a basketball a couple times.
The only, like, I'm not a fan of him either. The only respect I give him is, like, legitimately giving this, like, sport all that he can give. You know, like, he's putting, it looks like 100% effort into it.
Yeah, he hasn't.
I'll give him.
He hasn't fought like a real boxer yet, though.
Also true. Also true.
So
He just called out Jorge Masvidal.
yeah, that's a bad move on his part. Masvidal would kill him, like actually kill him.
Who's that? I don't know who that is.
He's a UFC fighter.
Is he like champion status or?
I think he was fighting for the title like a month back, but lost. Or did he win? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but yes, he's legit.
He's a beast. Yeah,
All right.
like one of the best UFC fighters in the world right now.
Yeah, he'd probably just get absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, sign me up. I'd watch that.
People literally just pay money to watch him get beat up.
That's
wannabe fights.
That's kind of what you were saying. Like he's giving it his all, so they might actually make the fight happen. And the one good thing that's kind of coming from this for the sports, it's kind of making a joke of him, but at the same time, like he's offering Jorge $50 million for this fight.
Damn.
And he's like, if your daddy will let you, like taunting Dana White. Like Dana White's already under heat for not paying these guys enough. If they start leaving Wingspan to do these $50 million fights, they're gonna have to start paying up. So
100%.
I mean, he's a douche, but he might be helping the sport with all his shit talking and all that they're paying to get these fights on.
Yeah, dude, Dana White's been under fire like for a long time, and how he just like it's like any like big business, obviously, like he just doesn't properly take care of his fighters and anything, like with livable wages or just like healthcare stuff and all that stuff. But yeah, good for Jake Paul if he'll do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like $50 million for a fight, you'll get anybody in the ring.
Yeah, right.
So.
People watch it, and I don't know about double your money, but you'll definitely make it back for sure.
I'd go in for 500,000. Let him beat the shit out of me.
Right? Yeah.
Hey, yo, 1 round. You do whatever the hell you want with me.
Be like, all right,
I
here.
don't die, and I'm not crazy.
I'm just gonna go to land one punch. I'd probably just like put all I had into one punch, and then I get knocked out and be like,
just dodge and just
Hey,
counter
man,
it immediately.
I lost 4
Yeah.
teeth. I lost 4 teeth, but I have 500,000 now. So here we go.
You could buy a nice grill to replace those.
Yeah, there you go. Get some gold
Oh, dude.
fillings.
I probably spent $450 on the grill alone. I mean, I had some blue diamonds like Dolph.
Oh my god.
Iced me out.
You would.
Was the fight worth it? You just like showed him your teeth. I was like, does this answer your question?
Does this answer your question, motherfucker?
You'd be smiling.
Like, where are you living right now? I'd be like, this cardboard box looks pretty good right here.
Yeah, but I got blue diamonds on my teeth, though.
If I ever get hungry, I just take a tooth out and pay for my meal for the day.
Yeah, there you go. This should,
Well,
this should
I
cover
didn't
it.
think- I really didn't think you could get uglier, but with 4 missing teeth up front, I don't like that. Just the thought of that's a little bit scary. I might have nightmares tonight.
You gonna shave anytime soon, friend?
Am I ashamed? No, dude.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Do you? Yeah, I'm not gonna go down that route. Or we won't go down that route.
This is a heartwarming stream here.
Yeah,
boys,
Carl.
alright?
Come on, dude. We're not getting into details. But yes, to answer your question, 'cause I know exactly where you're going.
Shake my damn head.
Yeah.
What do you think? Another round of truth or drink here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
Well,
that is it all for the video game sports news for the week.
Yeah, man, we covered it all. So let's do another round of Truth or Drinking, and we'll call it a day for episode 12, guys.
Yes, sir. Honestly, pretty hefty news for.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot.
Right
Yeah.
on.
It's kind of crazy that before, like when we were doing 2 weeks, it was like hard for us to find video game news, but like now week to week, it seems like there's
It's been popping.
stuff.
We're starting to get in the meats of it, though. This is like when all the releases are going to happen.
Very true.
The dry season's kind of over the summer,
Oh,
ironically.
And that's
Yeah.
not my secret source.
Yeah.
Game danger.
it's gonna be like that Snapchat video game news.
The SVG.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Fish, you got me.
uh,
So this question for Small is actually right on target with what we were talking about. Is there a limit to what you would do for the right amount of money?
Probably, I mean, not really.
wow.
I mean, there's like if you're trying to like cut my shit off, then all right, we're drawing the line. But like,
Cut my shit off.
what,
What is
if you're talking about,
you're talking
yeah,
about?
man, I need that.
True.
But like, if you want to cut some fingers or something, go ahead and take them. If you got the right amount of money, like, let's talk.
Oh my god. I
You
was
scare me.
yeah, right.
You scare me. Fish, your question is what bad habit have you kicked?
I would say smoking weed. I haven't done that in like a year, give or take, right?
There you go.
Yeah,
Good for
I'd
you,
say
man.
it's been about a year. I'm 1 year
Yeah.
sober.
One year sober. All right,
that's
friend, what do you got?
The first one was boring. Let's see. If we were dying of thirst, how would I ration the last bottle of water between all of us here?
Pretty much take the whole bottle.
Yeah, right. He's like, I got the highest chance of survival. It's all for me.
Yeah, it depends on the situation. I feel like if are we all gonna end up dying anyway? Because I'd rather just die than keep it for myself. But if I guess it would probably go to whoever has the best chance of survival. If we all three have a chance to survive, I'd split it evenly. I think.
Ooh. Let's
I think I would.
slightly putting it. If we're
You wanna-
down to one bottle left of water to begin with or to end with, I think we're all just gonna perish at that point, you know? Like, in what situation are we in where we're like, damn, we got one bottle of water left, we're screwed, boys.
So,
That's what I'm wondering.
Frindt, or Fish, let me make you an offer. Let's kill off Frindt and then we'll split the bottle between us.
Yeah, and we can eat. Yeah, plus we got free dinner for the night too.
Dude, I pissed in the water, so I don't even like. You think I didn't see
We
that?
can make
coming?
some human jerky out of Frindt or something before we find the helicopter.
he wrote a message on the bottom of the bottle, like in marker. So like when we fish the bottle, it just says "fuck you, I poisoned it" or something.
He's like, ah, damn it.
One step ahead, even in death.
And it's such a weird question though. Like,
That is a wild question.
Yeah, but I think I would. I think I'd split it evenly. I feel like that I wouldn't feel good if I drank the whole thing and survived. I would not feel good about myself. Like it'd be tough to live with being like, yeah, I let two other guys die. You know. So
But I
feel
made
like
it.
you gotta just split it even.
well, I'm a bigger guy, so like I got a lot more, you know, like water and resources in me. I probably need less water, just like give you guys more. I'd take like 20%, you guys go 40-40, give it a take.
I'll do a 40.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen This Is the End?
Yeah.
That's exactly what Danny McBride said. Like Jay over there weighs like $1.30 soaking wet. Why should I have the same amount of rations he has? So there you go, Fish. Your morale is just as good as Danny McBride.
Dude, I have to watch that movie again.
That's a great movie. But
They're making like another version or like something similar to that.
I hope they do. That was hilarious.
Yeah, it's like another type of those movies where like the actors just like play themselves or whatever.
Yeah.
Just do whatever the hell they want in it.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That whole group is hilarious. But all right, boys, that's all we got.
Hell yeah. Guys, signing off here for Captain, Fish, and Frindt. You can find us on Spotify and YouTube if you want to go back and listen to the podcast again. We'd appreciate a sub or follow on each of those platforms. As well, we do have the merchandise store up now. I'll have that link in the Discord as well as in the link tree following the podcast. And thank you guys all for being here once again. Episode 12 of When Worlds Collide. Lordy. And
Raps, baby.
And we'll be here next week. As you guys know, we're weekly now, so hell fucking yeah.
Till next week.
All right, episode 12, guys. Thanks for being here.
Peace.
Peace.